She became an international star before her high school graduation. Let's be honest, you can't talk about music of the 80s and 90s without her in it. Please welcome to DBL the amazingly talented Debbie Gibson.
Put her name on it, yes.
Hi, guys.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
Wow, and you look fantastic.
Hey.
Wow. Before we talk about your new music, which is incredible, you never disappoint, let's talk about your amazing mom. Some say Kris Jenner is the first momager, but no. Your mom is the OG, right?
Diane Gibson, can I say? Fresh out of the kitchen with the rolling pin and the gray roots and the bad perm, and was like, I'm gonna figure this out. Because she said to me, you know, you're gonna do this with or without me. You're gonna have this career with or without me. I wanna help you, I wanna support you, I wanna make this easier for you. And she had just the right amount of like healthy insanity to do it, because, you know, I started my career playing clubs. I was 16 years old, couldn't go in the front door, but could go in the back door. And she would go, kids, wait in the car, because there was Me Too dancers and my 21-year-old sister doing sound and lights. Hi, Karen. And she would go, wait in the car. If I'm not back in 20 minutes, come and get me. Because she never let me go on a club stage, or any stage for that matter, without getting the money up front.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, and she was like 40, you know, like, and she had four daughters, and she was juggling, you know, marriage and kids and her, you know, career before she was managing me. And anyway, it's such a fascinating story. Her story is more fascinating than my story, in my opinion.
And
wow.
I was going to say, like, we have to talk, like, first of all, think about this. Your mom did everything that she did for you without the internet. There was no Google to say, what do I do with my daughter's career? How do I market? Or she just figured it out. That's old school ingenuity. I love it.
Exactly. There was no map. There was no map. And I still tell, you know, young talent today, like, because I love to mentor young talent, and people are always looking for that map. There she is. Aww. They're looking for that map, and I'm like, everyone's got their own path to forge, and it's really kind of like a breadcrumb trail, and you just have to trust your gut. And she did, and she learned what she had to learn in a very street smart kind of way.
Well, I mean, speaking of street smart, she had to do something crazy to get you noticed. Like, do you remember anything? What got you noticed? What did she do?
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you the funniest story that I've like not thought about since then, and this did not end up working. But like, I remember she took me to Westbury Music Fair to see Bob Hope, and she goes, bring him flowers and stick a demo in the flowers. So Bob Hope did not sign me on to do his USO tours, but I full on ran down the aisle at Westbury Music Fair with flowers with a demo tape.
That's amazing.
Because my mom, you know, and listen, it's like she wasn't like the stage mom in the bad sense of the word, but there is a little stage mother, I think, in every mother. Like every soccer mom in a way is a stage mom. You know, like everybody wants their kid to succeed. So we had a lot of fun doing crazy things. But really, it was about Atlantic Records taking a chance on me and us getting me into the clubs. I would play a straight club, a teen club, and a gay club every night. Like I would play from like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Hustle.
Wow.
3 or 4 nights a week.
I love it.
Yeah, we were hustling.
Yes. Well, girl, let's talk about when family and business don't work. Because after 13 years, Britney Spears has finally broken free of her father's conservatorship. What are your thoughts on this news, and to get people to further understand as we're all learning about what went into this in real time?
I mean, you know, look, I wasn't there. I met Britney a few times. She was always super lovely and professional. And I love that people have been rooting for her this whole time. They always say America loves a great comeback. And this is like the comeback story of all time. But, you know, you said the key thing. It doesn't always work. I think when you get involved with family and business, you have to know that there are these risks. And at some point, unless you're going to be in business forever, look, my mom and I are the best of friends now, but we went through a divorce of sorts. It's very tricky. There are a lot of dynamics. And I know that you guys were commenting earlier, you know, like on her Instagram posts and stuff like that. I say if she's dancing in a midriff top or whatever got her through the day, it got her through the day. And let's hope that now she does get the counseling she needs, because she's been a prisoner for 13 years. You know, I mean, I have a therapist on speed dial anyway, because
Same.
teen stardom is trippy. Yeah, I mean, life is trippy, right? But like, when your little teenage brain is not wired to understand business, and so, you know, and finances and all of that. And I feel like every teen artist should have someone who puts a big sum of money that they don't even know they have aside for them for when they're old enough to comprehend, because there are people leeching and spending for you, and you're trusting, and so, you know, there were a lot of pitfalls. I'm very lucky I turned out okay, but it's not without a lot of twists and turns and diligence. And like I said, I can only hope that Britney's future is now bright. I think everyone's been just hoping that for her, and I'm so thrilled for her.
A little insight from Debbie Gibson.
I
I love
know.
it. Quickly, before we go, let's talk about my favorite time of year, Debbie. Christmas. I noticed your tree's up. You just released this single, Christmas Star. Now tell us where you got the inspiration. Where did this come from?
You know, it's been kind of a message I've been talking about all year with my original music, and that is, don't just sit around wishing and hoping for great things to happen. Like, be that change you want to see and be that change you want to be. And that's really what it's about. And that line about forgiving the past and just move on, there's so many things polarizing people these days. I think it's time for no judgment, kindness, forgiveness. Holidays are a fresh start, in my opinion, and that's really the feeling of the song. It's a very optimistic song.
Oh, we all need
Yes,
it. We really do. Debbie's new
absolutely.
single, Christmas Star, is streaming right now. Also, you guys have to check out her album, The Body Remembers. Debbie, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you,
today.
girl.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
And
guys.
before we go to break, here's a first listen to Debbie's
Yes,
new holiday hit,
play it.
Christmas Star.
Little boy blue, let's turn it around. Live life like you're in a Hallmark town this Christmas. It's Christmas.